Hello, I'm Ann Justice, Sergeant with the Phoenix Police Department Public Affairs Bureau. The information, audio, and visuals you are about to see are intended to provide details of an officer-involved shooting which occurred at 9 p.m. on June 16, 2020. The suspect involved in this incident has been identified as 27-year-old Donald Ward. Conclusions about whether the actions of the officers are consistent with department policy and the law will not be made until all facts are known and the investigation is complete. This video may contain strong language as well as graphic video and images which may be disturbing to some people. Viewer discretion is advised. Officers of the Mountain View and Cactus Park precincts were called to an apartment in the area of 22nd Avenue and Indian School Road after 911 received several calls of a fight. Here is one of those 911 calls.
Phoenix 911, what is the address of your emergency?
Yeah, can you send police officers?
I need an address.
22 West Indian School Road.
Is that an apartment?
Yeah.
Okay, and what is the emergency?
The guy upstairs beating the crap out of the girl, and they said he has a gun.
Okay, stay on the phone with me. Okay, we've got officers already started, okay? What's your first name, ma'am?
Oh my God! Get out of the house! Get out of the house! Carlos, get out of the house! Get out of the house! Look, he just shot him. We live downstairs.
Okay, stay on the line with me, okay?
Get out of the house! Get out of the house! He just shot another one who's shooting you. I don't know if he shot that girl or not.
Okay.
He shot off a round.
How many shots did you hear?
He shot I believe it's 2 so far that I've heard.
Okay.
In addition to the other 911 calls, a call was received from the victim where she was heard pleading for her life. The dispatcher tried to obtain information from her, but the victim could only be heard screaming. Here's a portion of her 911 call.
Phoenix 911, where's the emergency?
Please, no, please, no.
911, where's the emergency?
Please.
Hello?
What? No. No, don't leave me.
Ma'am, where are you?
No.
Ma'am, I need to know where you are.
Hello?
Ma'am, what apartment are you in? Hello? Hello?
The phone line remained open for several minutes as the victim continued to plead for her life. Additionally, the dispatcher believed gunshots had been fired, and this was also reported by at least one other caller. When the first 2 officers arrived on scene, they located the apartment and attempted to make contact.
Phoenix Police! Phoenix Police! Phoenix Police, if you're in there, just come out. We just need to make sure you're okay.
No one answered the door, so the first 2 officers began evacuations of neighboring apartments.
Get them out of here.
Hey, I'm gonna have to ask you guys to evacuate, okay? We got an issue over here. Yeah, on this neighbor right here. So if you guys can grab some shoes real quick.
The officers then met with additional responding officers to develop a plan to make contact. That's when they heard a shot from inside of the apartment.
Oh,
that inside?
there you go. That's inside.
All right. Hey, we got shots fired inside. We move the team up. Don't get in front of the door. Bunker up that window and tape that window. Make announcements.
The officers then approached the door again and began making announcements, asking the people inside to come out. The officers got no response from Ward or the female caller. Based on the 911 call and the gunshots, they decided to force entry into the apartment to rescue the victim.
Phoenix Police Department, come out with your hands up now!
Hey, hold on 1 second. Hold. I got screaming.
Got screaming.
Screaming? All right, move.
Go.
Move.
Go.
Nice and easy.
Nice
move
and
towards the
slow.
screaming.
Nice
Guns
and
up.
slow.
Look for somebody.
Okay, watch this. That door's closed, so we're gonna take this one right here. Come to me. Right to the left.
Hey, pick up that right room.
That right. That room is right.
As the officers were working their way through the apartment, they saw what looked like bullet holes in the walls.
Hey, gotta get to that door. There's a bullet hole right through here.
All right, move the bed. Bunker up on that door.
Once inside, the officers approached a closed bedroom door and forced it open. As they entered that bedroom, they saw a closed bathroom door as well.
Hey, take that door. Where's the ram?
Phoenix Police! Hey, you have door to your left with 2 holes in it.
As the officers were outside of the bathroom door, they could hear the female pleading for help. While forcing the door open, the officers heard the female screaming that he had a gun to her face, and they heard a gunshot.
Nope. It's me.
Watch out.
Stop. Here, what? Gun down, gun down. Here. All right.
Officers fired at Ward, striking him and ending the threat. Here's the shooting from another angle.
Nope. It's me. Here, what? Gun down, gun down. Here. Get in there.
During the encounter, the victim was able to lay on the ground, and 2 of the officers were able to position themselves between her and Ward. The victim was not injured by any gunfire, and there were no injuries to any other community members or officers. Donald Ward was pronounced deceased at the scene. It was learned that the victim and suspect had been dating for several months, and there was a previous history of domestic violence. Ward's gun was located at the scene. 3 officers fired their duty weapons during this incident. The first is 46 years old, assigned to the Mountain View Precinct, and has 20 years of service. The second officer is 23 years old, assigned to the Mountain View Precinct, and has 2 years of service. The third officer is 34 years old, assigned to the Cactus Park Precinct, and has 3 years of service. Thank you for watching.